And welcome back, everyone, to What If. And this What If comes to us from Phantom of Shadows, who asked the question, what if Ash Ketchum became a Pokemon Ranger instead of becoming a Pokemon Trainer? Now, what is a Pokemon Ranger? Well, there's a whole game series about it. And they have shown up in the anime before. Pokemon Ranger are essentially what's the best way to put it? They are like eco police, kind of. They help protect the ecology and the environment. They rescue Pokemon. They stop criminal organizations. They are in essence eco police. But they function differently than trainers do. They don't, except for the partner Pokemon they have. In this case, it would still be Pikachu for Ash. They don't catch Pokemon. Like, they don't own Pokemon. They have, at least with the stats, they have this device where you basically kind of lasso them, tame them, calm them down, and they join you for a while. Problem is, though, if you use them, they will leave your party. So this isn't the same thing. And you can have multiple at a time. You just can't hold on to them because you don't actually, own them. You don't catch them, whatever. But the question is, what if Ash wanted to be this instead of a Pokemon trainer / Pokemon master? How would that change the series? Well, it would change it drastically. A, you're not getting any of the gym leader stuff. So let's get that out of the way right now. B, first off, would Ash even still have Pikachu as his partner? Because his aim is different. I imagine it would still be Pikachu because there's nothing to say, nothing that would stop his alarm clock from being destroyed or him getting up earlier or whatever. So Pikachu would still not like to have Ash as his partner. But because Ash isn't really wanting to, it doesn't feel the need to Pokeball him, then if Ash even says again, I'm probably not going to need these Pokeballs. I need one of these instead. Oh, yes, Ash, that's right. You mentioned you were going to be a ranger instead of a trainer. Well, I made a call to insert location here. And they were able to send over this. This will allow you to tame Pokemon temporarily, as rangers do. All right, thanks. Hey, Pikachu. Okay, Pikachu, let's go. Pika. And it's like, come on, Pikachu. Pikachu. Look, I'm not trying to be your trainer. I'm trying to be your friend. Pika? And Pikachu's probably not really buying it that much, seeing as he was captured and put into a ball. But he's still like, I'm not 100% sure here, but whatever. And still, Ash tries to tame a Sparrow. I can still see that taming attempts fail. Like, he tries to tame a Sparrow, it doesn't work. They still have the moment where Pikachu saves their ass, and Ash gets into the Pokemon Center. They stop Team Rocket. Ash ultimately goes on his journey. And it's not the same as Misty, unfortunately, is tagging for him, is tagging along. But Ash is like, yeah, I know, it's my job to be a Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon what? Because Kanto probably doesn't have Rangers. I'll be the first ever Pokemon Ranger, yeah. And so he's going around, and he and Pikachu now are a lot better off with each other, relationship-wise, so they get to training. Ash registers as, he's registered as a trainer, but he's registered as a ranger too. Granted, you probably do have to go to some place to train as a ranger, so that's probably his real goal, is to get some training advice from an actual ranger. And so it takes forever, but he does find one, who luckily is in Kanto at the time. Ash has meanwhile been dealing with Team Rocket and ecological disasters, like for instance, a Pokemon Ranger would probably be dealing with the Diglett disaster. Absolutely, as well as the Tentacruel disaster with that. And so Ash would start his Pokemon journey. This, however, means one really big change to this story. Misty is along for the ride. Brock is not. There's no Brock because Ash isn't going to Pewter City to go challenge the gym. He might go to Pewter City to just try things out, but try to see the city, all that, but he's not going to challenge a gym. So, yeah, Brock doesn't join up at all. Him and Misty are always butting heads. Misty slowly starts to get used to him and like him. They ultimately end up at Mount Moon, where Team Rocket is there. He lassos Zubat and Clefairy to help out. they are able to beat Team Rocket. And really, this would be a rinse and repeat kind of thing. And because of the way Team Rocket is in this series, he'd be dealing with Team Rocket quite a bit. So the ultimate truth of this is, the series would be interesting, but there's just not much to say. He wouldn't be catching Pokemon in this series. So telling what his team would be is irrelevant because he doesn't have a team. At points, like, I could see him trying to, like, but I could also see him using his Ranger abilities in a way that might help to quell scenarios. For instance, the attack of the fossil Pokemon, that Aerodactyl, maybe using his ability to, lasso and tame Pokemon temporarily and calm them down would be beneficial against the Aerodactyl in that case, or the Gyarados in the St. Anne situation, although that's assuming the St. Anne situation goes the same way. Honestly, yeah, I could see Gary, him just, you didn't even want to be a Pokemon, so how's your Ranger business going? Going just fine. How's your trainer business going? I'm better than ever. Well, that's great. Wonderful. Are we angry with each other? I don't know. All we did was compliment each other. So, yeah, like, there really isn't much to say about what if Ash was a Ranger, apart from the fact that the series he would not ever become champion. He would never be the Alolan champion. He would never be the world champion. He would never place in any part of any of the leagues. He would never win any badges. He would never have any team members. I don't think he would have any team members. Because Oak gave him some Pokeballs, there might be scenarios where he does, in fact, have some other Mon on his team, like for a team. But it might just take longer. So, because maybe it's just one of those things where he does it to rescue a Mon out of like hypothetically, there was a scenario where he had to help rescue an Articuno falling down a mountain. I wondered if he could have tried to put it in a ball to save it. Something like that. So maybe something happens where he ends up accidentally catching a Pokemon, and now he's worried. Well, does this not qualify me as a Ranger? It's like, well, no, actually, you're perfect. Watching in the anime, he's like, no, you're perfectly fine. There's no rule that says you can't have more than one partner. It's just that we usually just keep one partner because these guys follow us around a lot. It's a lot of food. So if Ash became a Pokemon Ranger, it'd be fun. But ultimately, it'd be kind of assassinating the entire story, really. And not necessarily a bad way, but not in a good way either. So I don't know. It's a short what if, but that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.